January. Trust everybody is well, and greetings, salutations, good morning. We just over a week away from the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. From myself, Alistair, Brandon will be sharing duties with me this morning, and we'll take you through all these gallops, approximately 70 gallops that we'll see this morning. Already had a few early morning. Eric Sands and Sean Terry sending out a few this morning. Glenn Cotson's done a couple, and for those that are just joining on the feed, Des McLachlan's had his two gallopers, Devil Saint and Tomahawk Bill, go past. I'll keep you updated as to who's going to be galloping and when, and who's who in the zoo. Of course, in the back of the draw for the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met yesterday, a field of 17 to face the starter for Cape Town Showpiece. For all those that are thinking about grabbing tickets and thinking about making their way to Cape Town or in Cape Town and deciding whether they want to come to Hollywoodbets Kenilworth next Saturday, or any race meeting, or any day for that matter. Race 1 next Saturday gets underway at 10 to 12 with the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met running at 4:05, of course commingled with the Whirlpool Initiative. Pick 6 carryover to go along as well. It'll all be happening. Place will be heaving. And we trust that you'll come and join us and say hello on Saturday, the 25th of January. As far as today is concerned, some of the big names that are galloping, there are a lot of 2-year-olds galloping. Of the approximately 70 gallopers, a lot of the names are all foreign. So we'll learn a lot about some potentially smart youngsters that'll be going around soon. But some of the big names that'll be galloping, Scarlet McCaw, Green with Envy. They'll be going through their paces today. Really looking forward to Green with Envy. We have not seen him since his wayward effort in the World Sports Betting Green Point Stakes. Time for Love, Get Impressed, I'm So Pretty Lady, Springfield Makazole, My Flower Fate. Some of the more familiar names that'll be galloping. Vaughan Marshall's bringing a lot of youngsters to Hollywoodbets Kenilworth this morning, so we'll keep an eye on those. We know that Vaughan is sensational with his young horses, and he gets them to train on, i.e. One Stripe, plenty of other Hollywoodbets Cape Guineas winners in the past. We've got the Kannemeyer horses coming out onto the track next, which means Green with Envy is about to walk out onto the course. Dean's got 4 horses galloping this morning, 2 of them about to go now. Definitely Yes and Green with Envy. Craig Zaki stayed over last night. He'll be doing duty on Green with Envy, who is in the Kaya Stables colours. And we're galloping with Definitely Yes under Craig Bantam. So there's the first time Green with Envy's seen a racetrack for the last couple of months. Very interesting runner in the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met, as he is, of course, a Cape Derby winner, Splash Out Cape Derby winner, and a Daily News 2000 winner. Started favourite in the Hollywoodbets Durban July, and multiple Grade 1 winner, so we know that he's got the ability to very much do it again. Who knows how the Undine Kannemeyer prep is going to go with Green with Envy. It could be an absolute blessing in disguise. And behind, we got some youngsters trained by Vaughan Marshall. They'll be galloping over 800 meters. Trailfinder and Syriana will be the next two. Sean Veal is in the white cap on Trailfinder, and Aussie Notes is in the black cap nearest us on Syriana. Just for what it's worth, Green with Envy, of course, did gallop last week, and a nice quiet gallop. And well, this is the first time the public have seen him in a while. So there's Green with Envy in the Kaya Stables colours, the yellow and black with Definitely Yes. And we'll let you know how the Marshall youngsters go when they also open up the engines. Trailblazer and Siriano, 2 sons of Quirari. Quirari has very much hit the ground running as far as the juveniles are concerned this season around the country. Been winning left, right and centre. Just for what it's worth, Trailfinder, also under Sean Veal in the white cap, as we look on the right-hand side, runs in the Heineken Summer Juvenile Stakes on World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day. So, it'll be interesting to have a look. So the juveniles are off to their starting point of the 800, at the starting point of the 800. So we'll have to wait for Green with Envy, who's going a little further. The babies, two of the babies trained by Vaughan Marshall. As I mentioned, he's got quite a lot. He's got roughly 12 galloping this morning. Trail Finder under Sean Veal on the left-hand side in the white cap, and Siriano under Aussie Noach on the right-hand side in the all-black. Trail Finder just a bit keen, but obviously this gallop is going to bring him along perfectly for his official debut on World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day. Here they are, two babies matching each other. Trail Finder really wants to crack on now. Sean Veal is just allowing him to stride more freely, more naturally. As mentioned, both of them by Quirari. Siriano out of a Silvano mare. Siriano is a horse in the all-black. And Trail Finder out of a Captain Ull mare, out of Silver Captain, related to a few winners. The Wickensburg team, Martin Wickens and Gisela Berg. Yeah, they come into the final 100 meters now. And two babies finish right next to each other. Trail Finder might have just got the nose down, not that that's matters today. And let's have a look at the next gallop. That's very important. Here we go, 400 out. Here's Green with Envy, galloping with Definitely Yes. Green with Envy under Craig Zaki at the 200, drawing away with Definitely Yes, which you would expect. We've got a proven grade 1 horse, and a horse that's just stepping through the divisions. And Craig Zaki just giving him an obligatory pat. Well done, boy. Nice gallop from Green with Envy heading into the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. And I think you can tell by body language that Craig is very pleased with what he's just felt from Green with Envy. So there we go. He's good. He's well. Or just, as Dean said yesterday in a winning interview after Give Me Everything, blow him clean. Get a few carrots after this gallop. Go back home and get ready for the showpiece next Saturday. Next two gallopers coming out, two Glen Cotson runners. Golden Tatiana and Call of the Karoo. Call of the Karoo also runs in the Heineken Cape Summer Juvenile next Saturday. And Golden Tatiana also holds an entry on World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day. She'll be running in the SABC Olympic Dual Stakes. For what it's worth, Golden Tatiana in the 3A colours, Call of the Karoo in Greg Bortz's colours. Vaughan Marshall's got three more runners coming out. So in Aussie Note, which is all black, we got Captain's Alliance. That's for the social squad. I'm sure there'll be share options available. Captain's Alliance, a 2-year-old son of Captain of All in the all black. Then there's Conditionally under Sean Veal. He's got the white cap. Son of Global View, of course the stallion of Dave the King. And then Chad Little rides a horse called World Choice. He's about One World out of Designer's Choice. Give you a little bit more genetically about them all in just a moment. But those are the three Marshall runners coming out onto the track. Also, Sean Veal's on in the trio trained by Vaughan Marshall. Conditionally is by Global View out of Unconditional, making him a full brother to Onda Ekukanyeni and a half-sister to the very well-performed Robbie Sage trained horse, United Council, also a half-sister to Miami Beach, who was punted off the boards at Fairview just the other day and arrived. World Choice under Chad Little. There's a second foal by One World. First foal, a daughter of Oratorio, not run yet. Exists in Joburg. Very interested to see how the Marshall horses gallop. Just to see how they all gallop. Here are the Cotson Gallops, Call of the Karoo and Golden Tatiana from the 800. Call of the Karoo, a 2-year-old running in the listed Heineken Cape Summer Juvenile on World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day, and Golden Tatiana, the 3A colours, runs in the SABC Olympic Duel, also next Saturday on World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day. Here they go. Always interesting when a youngster lines up with an experienced horse who has a lot of gas. Matching each other, going down towards the final 200 metres. Call of the Karoo under the outside. Golden Tatiana and the black with a pink stripe. Hope the 3A boys are watching. Where's Bowman and the guys? If they come to Hollywoodbets Kenilworth next week, you'll definitely notice. Call of the Karoo edging up Golden Tatiana in that Cotson Gallop. And we've got another 2 out on course, trained by Dean Kannemeyer. They are Diamond Days I believe, and is it Star in Motion as well? Rafif Colt under Craig Bantam, and Craig Zaki's on a Danon Platina Colt. That's about all we can tell you at the moment. They'll be galloping from the 800. So Vaughan Marshall's trio ready to go. And here we go. Conditionally under Sean Veals, the one in the white cap. Chad Little in the middle is on World Choice, and on the far side, Aussie Noach on Captain's Alliance. So Captain's Alliance, far right-hand side. World Choice just needs a little bit of nursing along nearest us. Conditionally in the white cap under Sean Veal. Going through the gears very impressively. Kept together nicely indeed. And Captain's Alliance matching over towards the inside. But remember conditionally his name next time, or the first time it runs. Yeah, 2 more coming down the track. These are trained by Dean Kannemeyer, and the only information that I can give you is that Craig Zaki is on a Danon Platina Colt and Craig Bentham is on a Rafif Colt. I assume the Rafif Colt is Diamond Days, who was listed in the Gallops sheet. No Danon Platina Colt trained by Dean Kannemeyer on the Gallops sheet, so that's all a little bit cryptic for now. But Zaki's in the white on the right-hand side. Well, the white cap on the right-hand side. Craig Bentham nearest us. And here we go. Down to the line, they come together past the 100. Right next to each other, matching each other. Also on the near side. And Craig Zaki just edging it out. As mentioned, that's supposedly a Danon Platina Colt. Just getting the better of the Rafif Colt, but nothing in it. Both very nice action. That's nice forward horses to take forward.
Right, here we go. More news. Vaughan Marshall sending out a couple. Dream World and Get Up and Go are coming out onto the course. Sean Veal and JP van der Merwe. Sean Veal is on Dream World, or One World. And JP van der Merwe on Get Up and Go. Give me the green light out of What a Lady. That means it was bred by LMF Furners. And behind, Peter Musket, who's about to begin his assault on Cape Town. We've got two runners galloping this morning, and they're both out now. Military Command under Chad Little with the yellow cap. And Aussie Noach on Spacebound in the all black. Military Command is a fire away out of Lady Vel. And Spacebound is a declaration of peace. I've heard some good whispers about the declaration of pieces. We haven't had a fair opportunity to judge them, and unfair judging a sire on just a small cross-section of evidence. But from what I've heard good things. So those are the next four out. Marshall with 2, Musket with his 2. So Dream World, Vaughan Marshall trained son of One World out of Dream Dura, that's Aventure Royalty, is a half-brother to the Lucky Hoodalakis trained Dreamland. 5-time winner, rated 103 and got wins to come. Owned by Raina Gabler, Ken Truter, Cheryl Gabler and Jane Truter. This will be an interesting gallop, because I remember Dreamworld at the sales. It was sold at the CTICC last summer. And Get Up and Go out of What a Lady under JP van der Merwe in the red cap. So by giving you the green light, it's related to a few winners. There's Get Up and Go. As for the Musket Gallopers, Military Command by Fire Away out of Lady Vel will be ridden by Chad Little this morning. Military Command is a half-brother to Famous Lady, trained by Olsen and Zalana, rated 96, one-time winner, daughter of Talk of the Town, who's picked up some small black type, having run second in the Pretty Polly Stakes Turfentine about 9 months ago. And Spacebound, the declaration of peace, the Aussie Noach, is out of Earth's Orbit, Juvenile Royalty. Spacebound, therefore, is a half-brother to Veronica Mars, Mercury Rising, Taikenaut, and also the social squad hero Gravity. Right, so let's see how this goes. They've gone to the 800 and they're on their way. The Marshall duo allowed to go first. Dream World nearest us under Sean Veal in the white cap. Red cap Get Up and Go with JP van der Merwe. Two very interestingly bred youngsters. Son of One World nearest us. Trying to give me the green light on the far side. And the second gallop, Military Command in the yellow cap and Spacebound in the all black. Only two that Peter Musket's brought here this morning in the background, but in the foreground, Dream World just allowed to stride on by, just turned it on a little easier than Get Up and Go, who's forging back at the line to the shadows of the big screen. Those are two to remember. I'll tell you their names now. And as for the second gallop, I went past with Spacebound, a good half a length in front of Military Command. Quite like that gallop from Spacebound. So names to remember there: Dream World, Get Up and Go, the Marshall pair up in front, and Spacebound and Military Command. They finished in that order with about 3 parts of a length between them in that second gallop. Dean Kannemeyer's got a couple more coming out. Could be the last two that Dean's bringing, but we'll keep you up to date. Diamond Days and Star in Motion are out next. Craig's actually been put to it before he flies back to ride at the Vaal today. Diamond Days under Craig Bantam, son of Rafif out of Dally. And Craig Zaki on Star in Motion, a son of Give Me the Green Light at a Star Evolution. So those are two very, very well-bred youngsters out on course trained by Dean Kannemeyer. So Craig Bantam on Diamond Days, son of Rafif. Craig Zaki Black Cap on Star in Motion. Diamond Days, son of Rafif, half-brother to 3-time winner Aberge with Alan Creef in the form of Empire Blue. Dally, of course, standing at Maritzfontein. And then Star in Motion, son of Give Me the Green Light, out of Star Evolution. Impeccably well bred. Star Evolution, of course, a half sister to some stakes getters. Always buys well, buys at the top end, gets the results to show for it. I think these two would be very well priced horses.
Right, let's go. Kannemeyer Gallop version 3. Star in Motion, Craig Zaki. Nearest Us. Diamond Days, Craig Bantam, far side. Bantam's on a Son of Rafif. A Dally by Ideal World. So not necessarily one that you'd associate with a ton of speed, but certainly seems to have that naturally. And then Star in Motion, who's related to Bless My Stars, Let's Go Now, and heaps of other top fillies. Mother Star Evolution is a half-sister to that batch of horses, that pair of horses. Craig Zaki on Star in Motion on the near side. Both of them going comfortably together. Not turning on the engines, just having a nice little look-see, good experience. Bring them along naturally. Both of them moving with everything in the right sequence, right place, and with Kannemeyer, you know, they'll have their eyes on certain races to come, licking their lips going forward. Brandon Bailey's going to take over for the next little bits in just a moment. We'll keep you up to speed. There'll be plenty more coming. We've got heaps of Candice Bass Robinson horses, Gareth Van Zyl with a couple. Michelle Ricks, Harold Crawford, Justin Snaith's got approximately 10 horses. Lucinda Woodruff's bringing 4. Vaughan Marshall's still got a few more babies to go. We've seen 2 babies that are very nice. In fact, there are a few more that are moving out now, trained by Vaughan Marshall. He's got roughly 8 more to come out in total. Here, the next few. World Victory, Wait for Me, and Secretary's Girl, who we'll need to learn a little bit more about. Okay, so this is the story. One of the horses is unnamed by Vercingetorix out of Secretariat's Girl. Secretariat's Girl was, of course, trained by Vaughan Marshall, called Penny Cherry. So there we go, got a name, Penny Cherry, under Aussie Noach in the all black. Sean Veal in the white cap on World Victory. And Chad Little in the yellow cap on Wait for Me. Secretariat's Girl as a one-time winning half-brother, a couple of unraced siblings as well. That's Penny Cherry. Wait for Me, wait for this, is a half-sister to Questioning, Senso Unico, and lightly raced 3-time winning filly Labyrinth. Alec Foster family that. Very interested to see how the daughter of Vercingetorix Wait for Me gallops. And then the One World out of Saints Alive under Sean Veal. The
Saints Alive. Trained by Sean Terry. Has an unraced full brother. So again, Vaughan Marshall's bringing some nicely bred babies to Hollywoodbets Kenilworth this morning. Penny Cherry under Aussie Noach in the all black. Out in front of that crop. Chad Little, the one behind in the yellow cap on Wait For Me. Half-sister to Questioning. And in the middle is World Victory, daughter of One World, under Sean Veal. They'll be on their way to the 800. Welcome to Oliver. Right, here we go. 3 Marshall babies coming down the track from the 800. Slow beginning, but it'll be a quick end. World Victory, nearest us under Sean Veal in the white. In the middle, under Aussie Noach in the all black is Penny Cherry, and the yellow cap on the far side is Wait For Me. Half-sister to Questioning and Senso Unico. So 3 nicely bred horses trained by Vaughan Marshall. Wait For Me a little bit green on the bridle, but unsure, but uncertain. One in the middle's got a lovely action. That's Penny Cherry under Aussie Noach, and the one nearest us, Sean Veal, just keeping together. And now that Wait For Me got asked a couple of questions, suddenly turned it on. But the one going easiest there is Penny Cherry under Aussie Noach, drawing away at the end. Penny Cherry a good length and a half in front of Wait For Me with World Victory. You see Sean Veal's smile. Might have been the third one home, but I think he quite liked what he felt there. Good to see the balcony at the 1881 packed this morning. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having a good morning. Breakfast is up your alley. Coffee as well to wake us up on the back of a late night last night at the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met draw. Trust you all well. Thanks very much for coming. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Brandon Bailey will be taking you through the next half an hour of gallops or so. A very good morning to him. And again, good morning to you all. Next few horses will be on their way out and stepping onto the track in just a moment.
All right, thank you very much, Alistair. Thank you very much to everybody that's come to join us for these breakfast morning of gallops. We've seen some impressive ones already. And we've got a few more horses out on track. The Vaughan Marshall horses will be going to the 800-meter marker. Aussie's got the all black. That's Aussie Noach and Bally Rossy. I see Chad Little is on Green Commander. That's got the yellow cap, so very easy to spot the horse on the inside. And then Island Forever is with Sean Veal, and that's got the white cap just in front of those three horses as they stand on picture. So Island Forever, Sean Veal, Green Commander will be Chad Little, and Bally Rossy will be Oswald Noach. That's with the all black. So those are the three horses. They'll go to the 800-meter marker. All right, so these horses are halfway up the straight. Just to remind you that they'll be going to the 800-meter marker, all for Vaughan Marshall. Oswald Noach will be on Bally Rossy. That is a son of One World. Chad Little on Green Commander, son of Gimme the Green Light, and then Island Forever with Sean Veal, lovely colt son of Rafif. So we'll be watching this very closely. They're pretty much at the 500-meter marker. They're almost, I would say, at the 600, and once they get to the 800, they'll be given the green light to turn around and make their way back. Just a reminder again that we've got the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met happening on the 25th of January. Those cards are pretty much ready to go to print, and you'll be able to study up a storm. Some good fields, some good racing. I think they estimated that pick six pool to go to 10 million rand next week Saturday, which is life-changing money if you put it together in the right places. Just glancing across, good to see that there's a good crowd that have come to join us for these breakfast morning of Gallops, which has really been a hit here in the Western Cape. And I'm sure we'll be seeing quite a bit of it going forward. All right, so they've almost reached their destination. These three unraced individuals, very well bred. They've just about got to the 800-meter marker. And they'll turn and make their way back to the finishing line any moment now, as you can see in picture. Okay, so they've officially broken away from that 800-meter marker. On the left-hand side, you got Island Forever with Sean Veal. That's got the white cap. The yellow cap belongs to Green Commander. That's Chad Little. And then Bally Rossy is with Oswald Noach, who's just at the back of this leading trio at the moment. So right-hand side being Island Forever, the son of Rafif. On the right-hand side, you've got Green Commander. That's a son of Gimme the Green Light. And at the back end is Oswald Noach and Bally Rossy. And that's the One World. Really tanking along over here is the one with Sean Veal on. That being Island Forever. Looks to be going a lot easier than the others. The One World is starting to make up some good ground now. Bally Rossy with Oswald Noach to the near side. And that's very impressive. Bally Rossy's quickened up smartly into the closing stages to win by just over half a length in that gallop. Second went to Island Forever, who was never really asked to extend. I thought a good gallop from the second horse, and still very green. The last of that trio was Chad Little on Green Commander. So probably three horses that you want to be putting into the black book to be watching closely. But smart turn of foot from the son of One World, Bally Rossy with Oswald Noach. We'll wait for the next of our gallops to happen. Perhaps you want to go and grab a coffee, grab a muffin, get something to eat. And I'm sure the rest of these horses will be making their way onto the track shortly. All right, so I believe Candace Bass Robinson's horses have arrived at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. So good to have Candace sending a few nice horses that will be going through their paces throughout the morning. So that's the latest news to come through from downstairs, is the Bass horses have arrived here at HQ. Just to take you through some local racing, if you are interested and you'll be watching a bit later on, I'm sure for the rest of the week you'll be watching closely when it comes to local racing. Exciting time to be a racing purist. Today we've got racing on the classic track. That'll be at the Vaal. Tomorrow we got racing at Fairview, being the 17th of January. Saturday a doubleheader, good racing both here at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth and at Turfentine on the Standside track. So that's Saturday the 18th of January. The 19th, we make a trip to Pietermaritzburg. Hollywoodbets Scottsville is where they'll be racing on Sunday. Then there's a break, obviously no racing on Monday. Tuesday the 21st will be Vaal Classic Track racing. And then as mentioned, they've already done those final fields for the 25th of January. All roads will be leading here to the Western Cape for the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. All right, so the next of the horses on track, this time for Candace Bass Robinson. They'll be going to the 1100 meter marker. Of course, Empire State has got Aldo on. Aldo wearing the white cap, the purple and the green star. In front, as you look at the TV now, is Empire State. And then Scarlet McCall is the ride of JP van der Merwe. Of course, both these horses will be seen next week, Saturday, on the 25th of January. So Scarlet McCall and Empire State, the two horses that will be going to the 1100 meter marker for the next of our gallops. In shot is Scarlet McCall. And that's a good look at Empire State. Just stretching, loosening up those legs, and they'll be taken through their paces in the next couple of minutes. All right, so the two horses on track almost where they need to be at the 1100 meter marker, being Empire State and of course Scarlet Macaw. Elder Dume on Empire State, JP van der Merwe on Scarlet Macaw. Both horses have been accepted to run on the 25th of January, being the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met card. Of course, Scarlet Macaw will be running in race number 2, which is the Main Chance Farms Mallorca Stakes, the Grade 1 event over 1600 meters. Cabello Mazzaniane has been booked to ride Scarlet Macaw for that Grade 1. She'll carry 55 kilograms and she races off a rating of 111. She ran a cracker behind Fatal Flaw last time out when low flying in the World Sports Betting Cape Phillies Guineas. She was only beaten 2 lengths on that occasion. And then of course Empire State will be running in the lucky last, which will be race number 12. He's been dropped back in trip from 1600 meters after running 2 very good seconds, one over 1400 meters and his last start over 1600 meters. He's been dropped back in trip to 1200 meters. So both horses coming up the lane at Scarlet Macaw in front with JP van der Merwe, and Empire State is at the back of this gallop. They've just gone past the 400. JP has a sneaky look in between his legs. He's got a good 2 or 3 length advantage over Empire State, who gets given a bit more leather, ranges up, closes that deficit. At Scarlet Macaw in front, and on the outside Empire State has now come sailing past. So there goes Empire State up to the line. There's not much in it between Empire State and Scarlet Macaw. I would say there was just a short head in it. 2 very nice individuals that will win their races undoubtedly going forward. I'm sure Candace will be very happy with that gallop from Scarlet Macaw and from Empire State. All right, so we'll wait patiently. The next of these horses will be coming out shortly, I'm sure. So just to remind you, those times have also come out if you want to start planning ahead of schedule. The first race, being 12 races on the 25th of January, the first race goes off at 11:50. So it's a nice early start. And being a 12-race program, the last race will be off at 6:30. So just plan accordingly. I'm sure there'll be quite a bit of traffic and congestion coming into Hollywoodbets Kenilworth come next week, Saturday. But an early start. The first race at 11:50 and the last race being race 12 at 18:30. All right, so the next of our gallop or Gallops is just about to happen. Of course, Major Master is coming out. He's very easy on the eye. Have a good look at him. Smart looking individual. He won a super race with Juvenile last time out. I know he was heavily supported in the market, and he got going at exactly the right time to put his head down on the post. He'll be crying for the trip that he'll be going over, of course, next week Saturday. But this is Major Master with Juvenile, who's already taken a few horses this morning. Also a lovely individual is Major Master. He's got some very passionate connections involved. Just having a look, he'll be going to the 1400 meter marker and he'll be galloping on his own. So just take note of that. He'll be going around the turn, 1400 meters, and he will be galloping on his own. Just want to call up that field that he lines up in next week Saturday. Of course, that'll be race number 9 at 16:45. The City of Cape Town Politician Stakes, the grade 3, over 1800 meters. It's quite a competitive race, the renewal for 2025. Major Master will be drawn 8. He'll be carrying 55.5 kilograms. There's a few horses in that race that look to be quite smart. One of them being Garrix, who had no luck in his last start when he was low flying. I see Aldo will be riding number 11 Garrix for Pit Stain. And I've got Alistair Cohen next to me, and he's of the opinion that Garrix will be very hard to beat in the Politician Stakes. But we'll be glued to the monitors to watch this individual, the very impressive looking Major Master, who's also crying for this trip of 1800 meters. So watch him closely. If you like what you see, then he needs to go into your pick 6 next week Saturday, a pool that will go to 10 million rand. All right, so Major Master has broken away from that 1400 meter marker. This is a 3-year-old Colts. You've had a good look at him come past the parade ring and of course the grandstand, so you would have seen what he's all about. Number 8, Major Master. The yard always held him in high regard. Just running through his form, he debuted over 12.50 when he ran third, beaten just under a length by Let It Be Said. He absolutely took off on that occasion. Then stepped up over 1400 meters at Hollywoodbets Durbanville again. He ran second to Pinot Grigio, still very green. He was making inroads late. He then put the record straight on the 29th of October at Hollywoodbets Durbanville over 1400 meters when he won Hands and Yills, beating Rich Folks Hoax by a length and a half. He followed that up at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth over 1600 meters, running fourth. If you can, go and watch that replay. He had nothing go right for him. He was beaten just under 2 lengths by Gentleman Joe. And then last time he was all the rage. From a good draw, he was given a good ride by Sean Ville. And he got up to beat Iconic Destination in very good fashion. So here's Major Master. He's heading up towards the last 300 meters. He'll be running in the Politician Stakes next week, Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. He's just enjoying every moment out there as he goes up to the last 100 meters. He has a good look at his surroundings. And it's a nice piece of work from Major Master as he heads up to the post. He works by himself. And that's a nice gallop. I'm sure Sean Ville, as well as Candice Bass Robinson and the Connections, will be very happy with his performance this morning here at the breakfast morning. All right, so that's Major Master. We'll wait patiently for the next of our gallops. There's still quite a few more to come. We started very early, but we're getting closer and closer to 9 o'clock this morning, and I'm sure we'll see a few more stepping out shortly. All right, so the next of the gallops just about to happen. There's a few horses that'll be stepping out on track in the next couple of seconds. So let's run through it. They'll be going to the 1100 meter marker. So King's Quest, Follow Your Heart, Astronomical Boy and Churchillian are the horses that will be galloping here in front of you. So 4 horses. King's Quest has the black cap and the white body. So that'll be Grant van Niekerk, I believe. Just having a look at Follow Your Heart. That's Aldo Dume, who's in front of them as you look at it at the moment. Just being asked to extend going past the 200 is Follow Your Heart. So that's got the big white blaze. Astronomical Boy is Chad Little with a yellow cap, and then Oswald Noach will be on Churchillian. So there's Aldo on Follow Your Heart. You won't miss that in the gallop. The big white blaze, undoubtedly a horse we need to watch closely, yeah? If memory serves me correct, this individual galloped at our previous breakfast morning and was super impressive. So they'll go to the 1100 meter marker. I'll give you a bit more information about each individual once they get closer to where they're going to jump.
Could you play that song for me? It's my favorite song.
All right, and then the 2 horses that are on screen at the moment are from Lucinda Woodruff's yard. They'll be going to the 800 meter marker. It's My Flower Fates. It's got Pumium Jorka on, of course, the red cap, the white and blue colors, and then Wing Walker, who's got Bonga doing the riding this morning. It's got the black cap, the white colors, and the stripy sleeves. So they'll be going to the 800, and they're both trained by Lucinda Woodruff. All right, so just to give you some information on the horses that will be going to the 1100 meter marker. They've almost arrived there. Of course, we've got Churchillian with Oswald Noach. That's the full brother to Master Archie. So that's Churchillian, who will be with Oswald Noach, so the full brother to Master Archie. And that's running in the first race, the Heineken Summer Juvenile Stakes, the listed event next week, Saturday, the 25th of January. A very hot contest, but this individual will be making its debut, so interesting to watch this gallop when it comes to Churchillian. Oswald Noach will be riding him in that race next week. And of course, King's Quest will also be running on the 25th of January. And that will be race number 10 off at 17:20, the Schweppes Class 4 event over 1,400 meters, where he's drawn 8 and Aldo Dume has been booked to ride. So they've pretty much broken away. They're in stride. So just to paint this picture for you, Chad Little's on Astronomical Boy, and that's the full brother to Cosmic Highway. Shows a bit of speed with a big white blaze. That'll be Aldo Dume on Follow Your Hearts. A lovely individual, catches the eye automatically. Then you've got Oswald Noach riding Churchillian, who's the full brother to Master Archie. And Grant Van Niekerk on King's Quest on the inside, who's pretty much in front as they go past the 150. So King's Quest is in front from Churchillian as they range up to the line. I would say King's Quest just gets the better of Churchillian. And then came Follow Your Heart behind that. And Astronomical Boy was further back in fourth. Big thank you to Candice Bass-Robinson for bringing some lovely horses to these gallops. Always something that not only helps us as presenters and commentators, but the punting public out there. It's good to see what these horses are all about and their well-being leading up into their races. So the next of our gallops will be from Lucinda Woodruff's yard, over 800 meters. That'll be My Flower Fate and Wing Walker. This will be the last that I do, and then Alistair Cohn will be taking over for the rest of them. Well, the next 30 minutes or so, should I say. So thanks to Ellie for jumping in. So he'll be doing the next of the gallops for the next half an hour or so after this gallop. So they've got to the 800. It's My Flower Fate and Wing Walker. We've got Bonga on Wing Walker and Pumium Jorka, a man that does so much hard work in the mornings, whether it be at Futura Park or at Milnerton Training Facility. He gets around and helps the trainers out there, and he deserves the opportunity, so we'll be watching this closely. A nice horse is My Flower Fate. She's had one or two temperamental issues at the gates in the past, but the more that she races and the more that she's maturing, she seems to be getting over that very quickly. Okay, so they've broken away, they're in full stride. They've taken their stance and they're just going up past, I would say, towards the last 700 meters, being My Flower Fate and Wing Walker. My Flower Fate, as you look at the screens on the inside, got the red cap, and Wing Walker's on the outside, who's got the black cap. My Flower Fate ran 6th in her last start. She was beaten 2 and a bit lengths by the very talented Gimme That Pearl. That was over 1,400 meters. She's got some good form to her name. She races off a rating last recorded at 87. So My Flower Fate's on the inside and Wing Walker on the outside. There's nothing in it as they go up towards the last 100 meters. At this stage, they eyeball to eyeball. And that's a nice piece of work from both individuals. My Flower Fate on the inside with the red cap and Wing Walker's on the outside with the black cap. All right, so I'll hand over to Alistair Cohn. I see Justin Snaith's arrived at the gallops. And he's got a few lovely horses that'll be on track this morning. And of course, a man that'll be powerful, a yard that we need to watch closely come the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met program, where he's got some big individuals that'll be stepping out. One of them being Double Grand Slam, and of course the 3-year-old Star Colt 8 on 18, who runs in the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met, and is almost favourite for that race. So there's been quite a bit of money around already in that anti-post market leading up into the final field. All right, so I'll get you back to Alistair. The Snaith horses are currently at the 400-meter mark as it stands.
Thanks very much indeed, Brandon. So leading the Snaith charge, some horses who will be out and about next Saturday. Native Ruler under Louis Otwa, rather under Louis Burke, I beg your pardon, with the lead horse. So that is the horse in Greg Bortz's colours, just obscured, and now we can see properly with the black cap on the left-hand side, just being ponied down to the start. And the right-hand side, and Nick Johnson silks, is Express Yourself under Sean Veal. And Get Impressed under JP van der Merwe in Greg Bortz's colours, but the red cap. So they'll be the first 3 Snaith horses out on track. Justin's brought friends and family to the Gallops this morning. Checking the track. Track's good, eh, Justin? Happy with it? Good. We'll put the cone at the 100 on Saturday for you. Thanks very much to Brandon for handling the last half an hour to 45 minutes or so. This is the state of play. We've got 3 Michelle Ricks Harold Crawford runners to come out. Approximately 12 Snaith runners, 2 Woodruff horses. Still a handful of Bass Robinson runners. 9 according to my notes, and 2 from Gareth van Zyl. We'll keep you abreast of what's what as we read left to right. Get Impressed, Native Ruler, and Express Yourself. Canis Bass Robinson sending out a few onto the track in just a moment. For what it's worth, these Snaith horses will be galloping over 1,400 metres, while Native Ruler and Express Yourself galloping over 1,400 metres. Get Impressed around the turn over 1,200 metres, and then Candice Bass has got Red Coral under Aussie Noach and Taylor's Version under Chad Little. They'll be galloping from the 900. So on the way goes Native Ruler and Express Yourself. Native Ruler under Louis Burke and Greg Bortz's colours. The black cap, Express Yourself, and Nick Johnson's colours under Sean Veal. Get Impressed will be galloping from the 1200 alone. And we'll tell you about the Woodruff horses that have just popped up on course. But first, they go through the crossover. Express Yourself at the inside of Native Ruler. And coming past us now at the 100 is Get Impressed. Here's Get Impressed. Coming past the line. Nice, easy, workmanlike manner. these two heads turn for home. And here we go. Native ruler nearest us, express yourself. Just with a nice, easy action about him. Just reaching the last 150 meters now. Express yourself, just need a little bit of nursing along. But once he grabbed the bit, he got stronger and more confident. A native ruler. Perfect companion the whole way. Two very smart gallops there from Team Snaith. Right, so we've introduced the two Bass horses. It's Taylor's version, Red Coral, and also Given to Fly. The two horses that we're having a look at now, are the Woodruff runners. They'll be galloping from the 1100. Keep Happy, Crawford. Keep Happy, a daughter of Trippy, Crawford in the Hollywood colours, a daughter of Erupt. So 5 horses on course, 3 from Team Bass, 2 from Team Woodruff. Right, Bass horses are ready for liftoff. Who's who, you might ask? Red Coral under Aussie Noach, extreme left-hand side, as a daughter of Rafif, owned by the Allied Steel Road team of Arun Chadha and Warren Rippon. Taylor's version, the yellow cap. It looks like the Woodruff horses are going to be off first. Right, no problem with that. Crawford and Keep Happy. Now the two horses on their way. Crawford, the daughter of Erupt in the Hollywood racing colours. And Keep Happy, daughter of Trippy, who I think came to last month's Gallops as well, in the brown and white hoops. Matching each other at the moment. Lucinda Woodruff with a nice bunch of unexposed and potentially smart horses. Keep Happy, yet to make her debut. And then we've got the Bass horses in behind. Let's have a look at the front two here. Keep Happy drawing away from Crawford, about half a length in it, right at the end. And then the second gallop going on, a horse in the all black under Aussie Noach is called Red Coral. Horse in the yellow cap, Taylor's version, under Chad Little. And then Godfrey on Given to Fly at the end, an unraced 3-year-old. And that's how they finished. Next horse is out on course. Team Snaith. Makazole, Grant van Niekerk, Nick Johnson's colours with the black cap. Well, they both got black caps. But we'll be able to decipher them now because Grant van Niekerk is the one behind on Makazole. And then in front, Legal Counsel under Ben Fernie. And Lightning Glow with Louis Burke. So those are the 3 horses out on course now. 3 more trained by Justin Snaith. So, in summarising, Makazole under Grant van Niekerk. The back of the pack, Grant typically a no rush. Legal Counsel and Lightning Glow. Right, so let's talk about the horse that's ducking away and going straight around the turn. That's Time for Love under Pumium Jorka at the put-up area. She'll be on her way to the 1400, and then going up the straight, 5 Bass Robinson horses. So we've got My Dear Friend under Sean Veal in the all-white, Fast Fontaine owned. Got the Look. Must be a Roxette fan under Aussie Noach in the all-black. Peaches and Cream under Alder de Meyer. This is a half-sister to Double Grand Slam, Peaches and Cream. Alder de Meyer in the all-white. And finally, we have Electromagnetism, a daughter of Gimme the Green Light out of Nous Voila, under Chad Little in the yellow cap. And then we have Team Snaith on their way. Here's Legal Counsel galloping with Lightning Glow. Lightning Glow, of course, in the Nick Johnson silks. Legal Counsel is seriously progressive and quite impressive. Daughter of Legislate. She'll get better and stronger as life goes on. Legal Counsel guides Lightning Glow into the home straight. Legal Counsel in the pink and yellow. Lightning Glow towards the inside. Makazole is also about to turn for home. We'll pick him up once these front 2 come past. 300 meters out. Legal Counsel near us. Lightning Glow, typical stayer, building into his action. Going to the final 150. Legal Counsel's doing things pretty easily. Lightning Glow continues to build as they hit the wire. Lightning Glow about half a length in front, rather Legal Counsel about half a length in front of Lightning Glow. Here at the 200 we have Makazole. You know all about Makazole. Very forward and promising youngster who's not lost any of his zest. He's doing a little bit more work, but he's enjoying it. Ears prick, coming past. Boom, happy. Makazole. Snaith got 6 more according to my notes. So here's some Bass horses about to be set off. Right. From right to left, white sleeves and cap, Aldo de Meyer. On Peaches and Cream, double Grand Slams, half sister. Behind in the yellow cap is Chad Little on Electromagnetism. Then we have My Dear Friend, who's under Sean Veal in the black safety vest and the white cap. And behind in the all black has got the look, a daughter of What a Winter under Aussie Note. So 2 different races at the moment. Probably expect the natural pace to come from the 2 horses up in front. All got easy actions. The horse that's green at the back has got the look, but also with a very neat action indeed. So it's Peaches and Cream under Aldo de Meyer, just asked to open up a little bit and extended nicely. The yellow cap of Electromagnetism was closing ground, got the look in the all black also closing ground. And My Dear Friend is the back of that quartet. Look at Chad Little's one, Electromagnetism. Go right next to Peaches and Cream right at the end. So there's another 2 horses to look forward to when they step out, all youngsters. So if I were the judge, I'd go Electromagnetism on the bob from Peaches and Cream. Got the look in My Dear Friend, but not much covering them right at the end. And all of them will learn a lot. And Time for Love is also out on course. She'll be galloping from the 1400. She's got a date on World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day as well. She'll be running the Sorko Sun Summer Fling Stakes. All Time for Love under Gavin Lorena to hopefully recreate some magic of Combat to Ding between Lorena, Ricks and Crawford. This, by the way, is the lead pony coming down the straight. So he won't be breaking any records. Time for Love is at about the 1600, so she's 200 meters away from her starting point. There's Time for Love, playing hide and seek from us, but she'll be setting off in about 200 meters time. So Time for Love on her way. She's galloping by herself. The Pumi Mjorka. As mentioned, she will be running in the Sorko Sun Summer Fling next Saturday, World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day. The Trier, Salt of the Earth, above average, well performed, stakes earning daughter of Time Thief. She goes through the crossover. She's the 800, nice and relaxed, head into her chest, enjoying her way around HQ this morning. Ran a terrific race last time she was seen. And into the home straight goes Time for Love. Nice, even, composed gallop. She can be a bit of a madam. I know the guys at away Time for Love on race day generally have their hands full. Doesn't take anything away from her performance. Here she is at the 200. Loving life, Time for Love. Having a nice easy blowout. Before next Saturday. Very interesting race, Summer Fling. And there we go. Next up, Scottish Kiss. Under Sean Veal. Yellow jacket and white cap coming up with I'm So Pretty under JP Kannemeyer in the all black. And then African Prince will follow them out. Greg Bortz's colours. So, in order of stepping out at the 100-metre mark, I'm as rather Scottish Kiss. Sean Veal, colours of Jonathan Block, the yellow with the black epaulets. Tony Cottrell and Mr. Fisher. Then the middle horse in the all black that we're having a look at now is I'm So Pretty. Nice promising daughter of Verse and Getrix going in the right direction. And African Prince, son of Gimme the Green Light. Greg Bortz's colours just going past the line now. I'm So Pretty runs in the SABC Olympic Duel on World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day. African Prince will line up in the final race against Scottish Kiss. They're not galloping together, they're just on track at the same time. African Prince looks like he will gallop by himself. The last of the mix of the Rex Crawford horses also coming out onto the track. There are 3 Tigers, a One World and a Pumi Mjorka. And Glenn Almond, Give Me the Green Light under Craig Bantam. They'll be going from the 1000 as well. 3 horses currently, or 3 gallopers currently on course, 1 lead horse and then 2 more on their way out in just a moment. So here's introducing the Rick's Crawford horses out on course. Glenn Almond, give me the green light in front, and a Craig Bantam, white sleeves and cap, and behind us 3 Tigers, a One World, and a Pumi Mjorka. Right, so at the top of the straight, Snaith Gallop is about to go. And as far as my notes are concerned, I think Snaith's got 1 more batch to go, and then we're done for the morning. So, coming down the track, in shot now. This African Prince under Louis Burt runs on race 12 next Saturday on World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day, coming to the last 300 meters. African Prince galloping alone. Asked to work, asked to stretch, work and stretch he does. A very impressive gallop. And here's Scottish Kiss and I'm So Pretty coming past together, finishing right next to each other. Also 2 Snaith horses really doing their work this morning. So Rick's Crawford horses off to their starting point. And then Snaith got 3 more to go. Lady Springfield, Goodness Gracious Me, and Underworld. So 5 more gallops, 5 more horses to gallop this morning, and then we'll bid you farewell. For now, we open up again on Saturday. Brandon took you through the calendar for the next few days. I might as well do the same for all those racing fans out there, of which many are tuned in. Racing today is at the Vaal, 10-race program. Racing tomorrow, Fairview. Double header on Saturday. We'll be off here first at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth for a 10-race card. Turfentine will race alongside. Sunday, Hollywoodbets Scottsville. No racing Monday. Tuesday, Vaal Classic. Wednesday, the 22nd, Hollywoodbets Greyville. And Thursday, back to Turfentine. Fairview, the 24th. And then next Saturday, Cape Town Showpiece, the World Sports Betting Cape Town Med. Brandon was mentioning, card should be out in the next couple of hours. Whirlpool commingling, pick 6 carryover. It's all happening. Great race whose colours will go up on the wall downstairs here at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. Great stories that are associated with the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. And let's not lose sight of the other feature races, the Hong Kong Jockey Club Whirlpool Cape Flying Championship, the Main Chance Farms Mallorca Stakes, New Turf Carriers Western Cape Stayers. We'll start the pick 6 grade 3. City of Cape Town Politician Stakes, which will be race 9. That is always a very interesting race. Totally untapped 3-year-olds generally run in the Politician Stakes. That is the Cape Derby Trial in inverted commas. Heineken Summer Juvenile Stakes will kick off the meeting. SABC Olympic Dual Stakes race 6 are listed, and the Soho Sun Summer Fling Stakes at grade 3 will be race number 3. And even the non-feature races are well worth the entrance fee. Looking forward to seeing you here next Saturday for the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. Tickets still available on Quicket for all those that are tuned in. Get involved, get in touch, book your place. You do not want to miss it. Promises to be a special day. It always is. Right, I believe Underworld has been scratched from the gallops. So 2 more to go. Lady Springfield and Goodness Gracious Me. So, Rick's Crawford horses on their way to the starting point. They'll be launching in just a moment. And then 2 more from Team Snaith. Right, here we go. Glenn Almond and 3 Tigers. Glenn Almond trying to give me the green light, and Craig Bantam on the left-hand side. 3 Tigers, son of One World and Pumi Mjorka on the right. They'll be utilising the middle outside strip here at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth down the straight. Kept together, just obviously education at the start, let them build into their stride. Pick it up as the gallop goes on. First time they're seeing a racetrack. And here goes. Both under a hard hold. 3 Tigers probably doing things a little bit easier at the moment. Glenn Almond's now grabbed a little bit more aware of what's at hand. They come to the final 300 meters locked together. 3 Tigers inside, Glenn Almond near side. And here they go into the final 100. Lovely action about both of them. And we're always going to finish next to each other, and that's exactly what they've done. I think all connections will be happy with what they've seen from that pair. 3 Tigers and Glenn Almond. Last 2 gallops of the morning, going to the 1400. Lady Springfield and Goodness Gracious Me. Lady Springfield in the orange, Goodness Gracious Me and the Jetmaster silks of the Divine family. Sean Veal, Louis Burke, 2 men on board. If Sean got riding fees for the gallops this morning, he'd be a millionaire. Lady Springfield is so sure of where she needs to go, she's gone into the number 1 box. Well, Goodness Gracious Me hangs around near the 100. Coming from everywhere.
Here's the final gallop of the morning. Goodness gracious me, and Lady Springfield. Jumping from the 1400. Goodness gracious me, taking Lady Springfield along. Goodness gracious me, not a runner on World Sports Betting Cape Town Met Day, but Lady Springfield most certainly is. And as we saw, she was ready to visit the number 1 box on the way down to her starting point. Lady Springfield will be ridden by Muzieni, dropping to 51 kilograms. She'll be in the Soho Sun Summer Fling Stakes, race number 3, which will be the start of the place accumulator next Saturday. She'll be running against top fillies like Sarki Time for Love. Joy and Peace, very interesting. From Alan Creas yard, Rainbow Lorikeet having the summer of her life. Indian Ocean visiting from Lorenzo Kareem's yard as well. So here we go, turn for home. Goodness gracious me, Divine Silks, Jetmaster Silks, Red Jacket, White Cap, Lady Springfield, the orange with a green hoop for Roberta Young and friends. 300 meters to go. Goodness gracious me, he's done things very easily. She's always been easy on the eye, easy striding, big framed filly. And Lady Springfield, who's totally underappreciated by the handicapper. If she doesn't go well next Saturday, she's going to have some wins to come. But goodness gracious me, has stomped home here under Sean Veal. So that's the final gallop here at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth this morning. Press will let you know when the next breakfast gallops will be. Looking forward to that. Come and join us. Come say hello. And looking forward to welcoming you all again this coming Saturday for our, I'll put it in inverted commas, curtain raiser. Inevitably, with all the big names running next Saturday, it won't qualify as a summer festival meeting, but opportunities, winners, and moments all the same. From all of us here at Cape Racing, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for being part of the Gallops. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.